Just a second. I gotta plug in my headset. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me just fine. Okay, so what I have for you guys today is a good-sized haul. I'm gonna break it into two sections here. It'll be the same video, but I'm gonna have it separated into two stacks so it doesn't get too tall. Up first is a DVD version of the complete trilogy of Back to the Future movies. I looked on the back of the case here and it said DVD. I was like, what format is this? Because it looks like a VHS. This looks like a VHS. But it's one of these types of weird cases. And I'll go ahead and show the discs like I usually do right here. Here's 1, 2, and 3 right there. Pretty cool. And then we got Battleship. I believe that, yeah, it's a Blu-ray DVD combo. Apparently someone named Andy had this before I did. Because Andy is on both discs, and both the DVD and the Blu-ray, both discs. And then we got Black Hawk Down. This, I believe, is a World War II story. I'm not sure. So, wait, it says in 1993. That is well after World War II. My bad. I saw Pearl Harbor and I was like, oh, that's World War II. No, 1993. Okay. Here's the disc there. Then we have Cursed and Dark Water here on separate discs. This is a rated version, or the theatrical version of that, which I have an unrated version, but it's a werewolf story, so I'm going to put this with my horror films. Dark Water looks like it would be pretty good. Jennifer Connelly is good in things, so I've got high hopes for that one. Then I found Batman Arkham Knight. Why is this one rated M? It has the exact same content as the other games. Blood, language, suggestive themes, violence, all of that found in the T-rated games, but this one is rated M for some reason. What is going on here? And I found Deal or No Deal Special Edition. This is it looks like 2011 game. The characters look like me, or like the Mii's. And then I found the theatrical edition and the extended steelbook edition of. Oh wait, I need to show the discs. My bad. Hold on. Backtrack. Arkham Knight. Looks like they have a Batman 86. Oh, that Batmobile looks sick. And then somewhat Thomas Wayne looking thing here. Sorry, I forgot to show you these discs. And here's that. And here's the disc for Dune. This one is Dune 1984, which I don't think I had before right now. And here's the extended edition and the steelbook. And the steelbook doesn't have any like fancy imagery in it or anything like that. It's just a gold background. So that's still pretty cool and it's highly detailed. Very cool. It's not very often you see a DVD steelbook, my guy. And then we got Forever My Girl, Blu-ray only, which is fine. That's what's advertised, Blu-ray digital. But yeah. Then we got Hacksaw Ridge. Both discs look the same, but Andy had this one previously too, because the Blu-ray says Andy. Here we go. Help I Shrunk My Parents. The discs do look refreshingly different. This one. This looks like it's a really fun movie. I'm definitely going to check this one out today. Then we got some holiday movies here. We got I'll Be Home for Christmas, which is what I have it sorted under. Christmas Snow, A Family Thanksgiving, A Holiday to Remember, plus 20 bonus holiday songs. So that's always fun. Disc looks like that. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1955. I want to say I watched this on, was it Paramount Plus or Hulu, one of the two? Anyway, simple looking disc, just has the title on a ring around it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in black and white, which I don't have a ton of black and white movies. Well, actually, I take that back because I have the entire Universal Classic Monsters collection, and they're all in black and white. But I think outside of those, I don't have very many that are black and white. So whenever I can get a black and white movie, that's usually kind of a novelty. Then we have The Death of the Incredible Hulk. What did they do? Like feed him a nuke or something? Like, here, have a nuke. Oh, tasty. This has Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby. It's the end of their runs as the title character. I like the lightning effect on the disc there. That's cool. Then we have the original Muppet movie right here. The Rainbow Connection version. When it comes to the Muppets, I prefer the Muppet movies to the Muppet Show. That might be a little bit controversial, but then I found Super Size Me. Apparently this actor's dead. Probably from making this movie. He probably gorged himself too much. Oh boy. McFrankenstein? What the heck? Yeah. Okay, this one looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Pretty funny stuff, it looks like. So, here we go. And I found a collection of kids' movies here. Show the discs. They're both yellow and list the titles. And then I'll link the titles off of the back of the case here. We got The Thief and the Cobbler, Neverending Story 3, Escape from Fantasia. I found it for $10, and usually when I try and look for that, it's going for 70. So, Lunar Gym, it is very scratched up, but I'm hoping it works well. If not, there's always Goodwill. Then we got The Adventures of Tom, Thumb, and Thumbelina, A Wrinkle in Time, Go Hugo Go, Hugo the Movie Star, Pirates, Connie the Cow, and Henry's World. Looks like a bunch of those are animated. Actually, looks like all the Wrinkle in Time and Neverending Story are animated movies. That's cool. Anyway, then we got Shawshank Redemption here on Blu-ray. Real basic looking Blu-ray there. Star Wars Lightsaber Duels. I was really excited when I found this because I used to play it all the time with my buddy Bryce. And I found Battlefront, or 2015 Battlefront Deluxe Edition, 10 years old, for $10. That's not bad. Here we go. This one includes the Battle of Jakku. Probably a bunch of the like Rogue One characters as well. Then I found Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl album here. I grabbed the most interesting looking case. Then I found Run All Night and Unknown, Liam Neeson action movies. I have seen Unknown, so that one's pretty good. Not sure which movie it describes first. Oh, Run All Night. Okay, gotcha. Discs look pretty basic. This one has another language on the disc for some reason. Not sure why that is. I almost dropped it. And then we got Seven Below. Evil has found a new home. Val Kilmer, selling point. Looks like this one's going to be going with my horror films, I guess. Yeah. So going with my horror stuff. Disc looks like that. Same as the cover almost. Sort of. Then I found 12 Monkeys on 4K that says Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis. The future is history, whatever that means. Okay. It's an Arrow Video 4K here. Thought I'd check it out. Looks like a Planet of the Apes type situation. And then I found Evil Dead the Game here for PS5. Fancy. This one makes sense to be rated M because it's based on an R-rated franchise, but Batman, come on now. Then I found Friday the 13th the Game PS4 version here. There. And I found Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Don't know who Chris Tucker is, but okay. and for a brutal fight. Okay. One of the things it's rated R for is a brutal fight, apparently. Right here. Disc is kind of the same yellow as the case. Then I found Halloween 2 Rob Zombie Blu-ray. This one always makes it into the bottom 3 of my Halloween ranking. It's such a terrible movie. But I wanted to get it dual formatted, now I have. So, anyway. Then we have Havoc. Havoc is who's in this thing? Anne Hathaway, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and those are the only 2 names that I recognize. I recognize one other, but I don't. Here's the disc there. Throw this away when I'm done here. Then we got Last House on the Left Blu-ray. The DVD that was in here was just one of those stupid like bonus disc, or like not one bonus disc, but like one of those like digital copy discs where it's useless unless you use the digital code. So I just threw that away. I was like, I don't need that. That's silly. Then we got The Last Picture Show. It's black and white. It's not very often you see a black and white R rating. 1971. Don't recognize any of those names on there. I'm guessing that she's probably Ellen. Is Randy Quaid related to what's the guy's name? Dennis Quaid. Here's the disc. It's just black and white. That's fine. Then I found Ninja and Ninja 2. I don't know if these are in English or not. but I'll find out. They're on the same disc there, so that's convenient. Then we have The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. Who else is in this thing? I don't know. Back of the case has me intrigued here. So does the disc itself. Then we have Primal Fear, Hard Evidence Edition. Right here. Gotta try and find a DVD for it now. But that should be doable now that it's on my radar. Shape of Water, Blu-ray slipcover. Probably get rid of the slipcover itself, because this is one of those titles that I have backwards on my shelf here. So I'll do that. And then Shaun of the Dead. Is this from George A. Romero? Maybe. Simon Pegg. Okay. So it's a hilarious horror comedy. But when dealing with zombies, I'd be surprised if it wasn't a horror thing, honestly. So kind of expected that one to be a horror, personally. And yeah, that is my haul for today. I think I did pretty well. I'm surprised the PS5 game was Evil Dead. I thought for sure that Friday the 13th would have been, but anyway. That is it for my haul video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I now have over 70 subscribers, which is fun. I was pretty excited when I saw that the other day. I was like, oh cool, I passed 70. How about that? Because the time before that, when I checked it, it was still at like 60 something. So yeah, fun stuff. Keep talking movies too much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.